Hey, it's Rex. I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is season 2 of Windbreakers finale.
Oh, and I'm not wearing my shirt again.
Okay, that works.
Hey. Magic cinema.
So, last time we met Endo, and now they're having like a crisis meeting.
Yes, with the following up of after Ichi's Ropo,
The Robo situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the setup for next season because we pretty much tied everything off last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and he said he's going to call off the hit on the girl, so like everything is done.
Everything's
right
taken
now.
care of.
And, someone was saying here, in regards to like Sakura, most people don't really think necessarily that he got weaker after joining the team. It's more so that he's just not a team player right now, and that's what's throwing him off. And also, in addition, that episode showcased his ability to learn, because when he was fighting, he was using Kanji's fighting style, the captain that he was looking up to and learning from a couple episodes ago.
Oh, cool.
And even the kick that he hit Endo with was Joe Tagame's kick, just not with the strength.
Joe.
Remember Joe?
Oh yeah, I did not. How do people notice this? Like, I mean,
Hawkeyes.
it's
Hawkeye.
cool fighting styles, but like, how do you pick up? That's amazing though. Thanks for pointing it out. I'm glad to know.
All right, so he's adapting.
Yeah.
I'll
He is
pay more attention to
exceptional.
that now.
Wow.
But yeah, let's get into this finale. Let's see what's gonna happen, guys. Thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like it, time, please like, subscribe if you want to see more. Maybe if you want to see the uncut version of this, anything else that we do, the Patreon down below allows for that. Yeah. In addition, check the pinned comment down below. We're probably gonna do a poll show for the patrons. It's gonna be a link to the Patreon, of course. But after a week, there will be a new poll there. If you want to come back a week later, or even just check out our page on the community tab, you'll see the polls. It'll be the top 3 shows that the patrons picked, and then from those, we'll pick the new show to take the place of the outgoing shows.
He has the burden of knowledge.
Yeah, that's
Every situation.
Who else is to come? Oh, Ume.
And he was unusually late.
Yes, yes. I remember we were suspecting something.
He has a ramp to go over the roots.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Okay.
With what?
you know, I understand their whole like motif and aesthetic for not like trimming the roots and stuff, but the building is compromised.
That's all I can think.
Yeah, it's compromised.
Like, this building is gonna go down.
One day.
Cabbage must always be detailed.
Yes.
Right?
Anime has trauma.
Oh yes. Look at that guy's happy.
He's so big.
He's so lumbering. He's like, why are you here?
Didn't click. Yeah. They give you cups.
He just did he pass?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that.
All right, put him up. No, that was a pure antagonistic move.
Yes.
Wasting cups.
He didn't give him a new one.
Good job. You didn't waste a cup.
Good one. Good one.
Oh gosh. The heartburn.
Yeah.
We need to pick your brain.
That's normal, right?
Yeah. Is it? I think so.
Yeah.
So they left behind.
Maybe they kicked out a bunch of people.
The shadow. They had to sever ties with some baddies. Okay, so his gist.
Oh, starting. What was it after the Demon Slayer?
Theater? I don't know.
4月7日不良の名門で名高い風林高校へ志を同じくした5人が入学した
Oh, they were all friends from
当
there.
時のその5人は入学と同時に学校内に存在する全ての主要な派閥
Every
で戦い
faction.
を挑み次々とねじ伏せていったちぎっては投げちぎって
There you go.
怒涛の勢いで
He's quite an excited boy.
年上の2年だろうが3年だろうが
Wow.
彼らを止めることはできなかった以上期間の終わりでございます
Well done, well done.
Wow.
Rakugo.
ペラペラ喋れ
Good job.
ありがとうございますいやーありがとうありがとうまあざっくり言うとそんな感じだった気がする
Okay.
何かバカ言ってんだそんな簡単な話じゃなかったろうがお前が松の頭と対マンする隣で30人抜きさせる
30 guys, I'll never forget it.
怖い先輩に囲まれたことたくさんあったけどその後はいつもよくやったって梅が褒めてくれたから全部チャラよそうだったかてめえいや感謝はしてるんだぜこの人生に一遍の悔いさすが大げさなのだよ
Hmm?
He speaks.
変革には苦痛はつきもの
Saku.
お前だってメガネ割れるたびに切れ散らかしてたろメガネは別だよ僕も梅くんと一緒です絵を描いてたことしか覚えてません
Did you do nothing?
どこでも描いてたわよねいろいろあったがまあ楽しかったけど
Oh.
なああおい今の話の
Yeah.
どこに影がある
Yeah.
We're
There's
dancing
a
around.
shadow.
それは
Endo-san.
ですよね俺でもよく知ってる有名人だよ梅宮さんたちと同じ1年で
Oh.
超武闘派の派閥を作り上げ
He was one of them.
Super brawlers.
負けし風鈴のみならず外のチームも潰し回っていたと
Just everybody.
Did that say double?
Devil
Yeah,
eyes.
yes,
Devil eyes.
喧嘩をした後は焼き尽くされたように
Ooh.
何も残らない
Like.
Okay. I thought he actually arsonist.
Yeah.
遠藤さんに命
Oh, and that's why they're scared with Sakura.
Oh.
不倫統一の最後にして最大の
It was the final
He was
challenge.
like chaos personified.
英雄は伝説を破っ
It's supposed to be MMA.
Yeah.
たそして風鈴は統一されました
Still smooth over a little bit.
Yeah.
遠藤さんたちは他の派閥の人たちとは違い統一された風鈴に属することはせず
They dropped out of school.
につきまとう可能性があるから影なんじゃないでしょうかんだそれ
How about we let Umemiya tell us? Finally, it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah.
ミレイお前が話してくれ
Oh, mistakes.
Okay.
間違いが2つ
Okay.
ある一つそもそもあいつらは
うん
恨みで動くような人間じゃない、
Okay.
それが2つ目の間違いあいつらは統一された風鈴を拒んだわけじゃない
You kicked them out?
自分たちから風鈴を捨てたんだ、
Isn't that the same thing?
That's
1年が経つ直前に
Oh, they left in the middle of the year?
統一したのはちょうど1年が経ってからなんだろう直前ってこと
Oh, they never did beat them?
Oh.
それはつまり
Oh, they just left.
俺たちは
Okay.
あいつらに勝った
Oh.
Oh, they didn't even try to fight them. They're like, we're out.
Ton of aura left over.
Actually, unironically. Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
So they don't know if they can beat them, basically.
俺たちはお前たちが知っての通り風鈴を統一し全員と仲間になってでも遠藤たちは
Whoa.
Ooh.
昔の風鈴派閥争いや下克上が常の混沌とした場所を望んでいた遠藤たちとは何度もやり合った毎回死闘だったよ
Every
で
time.
も結局最後まで決着はつけられなかった
Oh.
遠藤たちはそんな風鈴
They just lost interest in the
They're like,
order.
"Ugh, organization.
昔の風鈴の混沌と凶暴性を
And they ran away.
うちに残したまま その影が再び風鈴に近づいてい
Yeah,
る
because they spotted Sakura.
詳しい理由は知らねえが
I think they've been doing it for a while though.
That's true.
昔のような場所に戻そうとしているのかもしれねえなちょうどいいじゃねえか
He wants to fight.
向こうから来るなら行く手間が
you're gonna go find him, Sakura.
なんでビビってんのかやることはシンプルだろう相手が誰だろうが向かってくるやつはぶっ飛ばせばいいだけだ本当
He feels alone again.
人を
Oh,
Feelings.
he cares now.
思いを
あんたが望んだものになれるよ
てっぺんまでだから君に負けないように俺も頑張るよ
It's finally getting through all at once.
守るんだ
Oh.
俺が俺たちボフーリンなんだ
Yeah.
We.
Swedish shot.
In the middle.
Like, how dare you sound cool?
さくらってやつ昔の風鈴の情報を聞いてこの町に来たんだって
Mm-hmm.
自分にぴったりだって言ってた私はそうは思わなかったけど
仲間になれるといいな
Don't laugh at my words.
ひよってるからやっぱりお前がこの町に来てくれて本当によかったもしもの時はエンドを任せ
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Did he just give him like a dying wish?
気に入ることはめったにないが
Give him a mission at
気
least.
に入ったからにはとことん来るぞ覚悟しとけよ
Brace yourself.
風鈴にいた時だって一度も
Oh, wow.
やり合ったことはなかったしよ
Oh.
いや待てお前遠藤たちと何度もやり合ったって今言ったろ
So you never fought him?
ああ言ったよ
But other people in the
遠
room.
藤たちってな伝説はもう一人いるんだよ
Oh, that's probably the guy he was thinking about.
All right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
俺も知りませんでした
Endo's not the big bad.
いやそいつ
Far stronger.
Oh dear.
俺が唯一勝てなかった相手
Oh, he beat him.
そいつの名は
Chica.
タキイシチカ
Takiishi.
おそらく歴代風鈴で
Wow.
Takiishi.
Oh, flashback. Oh, wait. Oh.
Or not?
No.
Smile 11.
Smile.
どうしたんだこれ
Oh.
Oh.
タキイシよこれ花火しようとしたらこいつらが先にいたからだ
Uh.
そりゃまあこいつらが悪いなね
Dude.
そいつら積み上げた
That's his eardrums are not gonna work anymore.
That's a launcher.
Okay.
I say it's like that's murder.
もっと高く上がると思ったんだな土台増やすか
Bring Goku.
Hey, man. Season 2 end.
Strength for
another.
another.
Okay, so they're still in contact. Discussion.
Discussion. Last
Alright.
episode.
Yeah, so I mean, we got a lot of big talk from Chica. So Chica apparently just regularly beat up Urumi.
Yeah.
It
Never
seemed
beat him.
like well, they kept saying that it was a death match.
Yeah.
That
Every time
it seemed
they
like
came
it
to
was.
blows.
They were saying it was a draw.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's just saying he never beat him or that he did beat
Yeah.
Umemiya.
I think it's always been a draw.
But I mean, even so Chica's out there. And, you know, it's funny, even though we had that huge discussion and meeting, I feel like we never really got to why is he coming for Sakura? Why is he coming for Furin's group?
Yeah.
I felt like that was the point of the meeting.
Yeah.
Like, why are they coming for us? But
Yeah.
we still don't know why. We just established that he's thinking about Furin again.
Yeah.
I think that was just the point. Like, I think he was just like, I need you to understand where we're coming from and why you need to be like cautious around this Endo guy.
The threat level.
Yeah, the threat level of this guy. Like, Endo, it seems bad, and he's not even.
He's not even the
not the
baddest.
threat.
He's not the baddest.
The point is, like, they're coming up. They're now having interest in Furin again, but it's not like they're gonna go out and find them, right? This group, they're just gonna be like
Ready.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so we've got that though, and they did say a group, and we've only seen 2 of these people, and there are at least 5 in the flashback.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's going to be like a, I don't know, assassins lineup of then this guy, and this guy, and we're gonna like run the gauntlet next season. Is that what that's supposed to be?
Maybe
That'd be
because
cool.
it seems like it's a more solopreneur organization they have. It's just a bunch of one people, singular people. They don't go all
This is
against
not
it
a team
altogether.
fight.
Yeah.
No.
Which is why they're also setting up Sakura's like, no, I'm going to be ready for them. And they're like, we're here too. But I really do get the feeling like Sakura is going to have some 1v1s. For this
Yeah.
next set.
1v1s? You think he's gonna fight more than one of them?
I'm thinking so. It could be that with the group, it's just going to be, he's going to fight one of the people in this group, and then they take on one each or something like that. Nere should, in all reality, get dusted. But we'll see.
I mean, he's gonna defend someone.
Yeah, he'll
At
stand in
some
defense
point.
of someone.
Not from the big guys. Not from Endo's group.
No, like Endo gathers
There's gonna
another,
be a pickpocketer.
like another keel level group.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
where
yeah.
they just want to
That
create
might
chaos.
be aiming a little bit too high.
No, I mean, like, just to create chaos,
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
go collect a bunch of ruffians to throw at the school while the main 5 or how many ever are gonna go in and do the real damage.
And Nere has to take on a scrub.
Right,
Yes.
right. Mira
There
gets to
you
do
go.
something.
But what do you think of that origin story for the group?
It is. I feel like it made
It
sense
tracks.
because it was like this couldn't have always been a nice place.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes sense that they had a dark past.
And that it wasn't an easy road. Like Ume, as I pointed out, he's just like, future. So I did this thing and I won. Next,
Good job.
You know, it's like he hears the story from Nier, like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And the rest are like, shut up, man.
This dumb guy's like, I had to fight 30 people. I believe him.
Counted.
I believe him.
He counted. But also we finally heard voices from the other 2 before the season
Yeah.
ended. I think the writers are like, guys, we're running out of time. Just make them talk somewhere.
I was wondering about that. I was
Like,
like,
we
this
hired
is
you,
abnormal.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't keep pushing like another king to the next season. You know, which we still probably are gonna. We still have to explore them a little bit, but
Glasses is literally just male Maki.
yeah.
Seems a little bit more serious though. Well, at least
Yeah.
not aggressive serious, just like monotone
I'm
serious.
expecting a leader from My Hero type of person.
Yeah. Either.
Very,
Well, but you're
doing
less
my thing.
yelling.
Yeah.
Less energetic.
Yes.
But the drawing one looks like he has like a sad past.
Probably.
Like the way they draw him with the shadows, and it's like, I just remember drawing all the time. Drawing while fighting. Like, it just looks like such a coping mechanism. Like, what did he go through?
Yeah, from that I was like, okay, so are they saying that he was the Nere of that time? Like he wasn't necessarily a fighter and he rose through, being admin, like administrator? Or is it like someone interrupted his drawing, he destroyed them, but it didn't even matter to him? And I went
It's
back to
like,
drawing.
I was drawing. It could be something like that.
Yeah.
And I was also interested in discovering, like, they didn't form, like, I was imagining Umemiya just, like, came to the school and the group gathered people one by one like Sakura and rose through the ranks. But no, he brought people with him. So
He was also king in middle school, is what they're saying.
right. Oh no, because it's only been a year, I thought they said, or 2 years.
It took a year.
It took
to
a year,
unify.
yeah. They're third years right now. So
They came in as first years.
they all came as first
Okay.
years.
I missed that part. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So they came from middle school. The only thing that I was wondering about is like, Hiragi came from a different school,
Like a middle
remember?
school,
But he
yeah.
was a part of his group when he came.
He said he was going to go join up with a guy. So like there was just somewhere all these kids
They
were meeting
heard
and
about
speaking
all
to
of
each other.
this. Yeah. Maybe they were just
On the gang forums.
so Hiragi. Yeah. They just like, heard about each other, just like you hear about Endo and all these things before you go to high
Yeah.
school. It's like, yeah, I'm going to that high school.
Yeah,
something
but he
like that
knew
going on.
enough to be like, he's got like a grand plan and a
Yes,
mission.
and I wanna be a
willing
part of it.
Throw behind everyone else.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm going to go off, do this, don't
Yeah.
follow me. So he's like
Yeah.
very sure about this guy.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Let her pick up with that guy, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon's follower.
Yeah. We're just gonna cut back to Joe and them probably around the next what is it? The New Year thing. Those festivals there.
Yeah, the
Summer
barbecue.
festival.
The barbecue.
Yeah, we're just gonna be walking by and he's gonna have a tent selling some food.
Right.
There he is.
But he's part of Shishitorin who are like reforming, so
Yeah.
he has work to do over there.
True. He's on the ground level of a new enterprise.
Yes.
Make it his own way. They called Endo and his group super brawlers.
Oh, I missed that.
So they have classes.
Yeah, brawlers and super
Like,
brawlers.
is that like a classification of fighting style, or is he just trying to say fighter and just use a special word there?
Just like a Goku who's gonna fight anyone and anything all the time.
Can you remember the context they use it in?
He just said Endo was a part of a group of super brawlers.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, so they set up that group, a small elite crew. I mean, they make sense for especially like a group like that. I mean, a situation like that for Furin to spawn groups like that.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting that they just like this is not what we signed up for. They just left. I would love to hear that story from their POV. Like, what do they want? I mean, sure, like Endo's. I think I get Endo where he's going from fight to fight because that's what he likes to do in his
wants
life.
fun.
You know, is that really all of them? I feel like that can't be it for all of them. There's got to be something more.
It might be a thing of like they all came to Furin to do what Sakura said he was going to do in the beginning, and they were doing it, and they're like, yeah, we're used to this, but like they didn't also have the helping hand of, you know, like Kaji and all the people who are like, this is the better way to do it together. Like they didn't have that, so they're just kind of still stuck on their ways, and they're like, this doesn't work. Goodbye. We're gonna go do our thing somewhere else.
Yeah, so like they're all what Sakura could have been if he'd looked at Furin and said, nah.
Yeah.
And
New
that
Furin.
and that could be the reason Endo looked at him in flashback to Takiishi.
Takiishi.
Yeah.
Takiishi Chica.
Yeah, reason like he said something and it reminded him of Takiishi or something. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I think it's something like that he said, and it's like, yes, that guy that I look up to. So it could be tying into the fact that he could have gone that direction very easily, and maybe that will lead to it being where Sakura is the only one who understands their mentality and who can have that fight conversation.
Yeah, because then maybe like way down the line we could see like Sakura's choosing to stay with Bofurin because he's like found something he really cares about. I wonder if maybe Chica saw like a glimpse of this is what it could be heading to, but he just decided that's not where he wanted to go. Because Sakura has the, like you're saying, like he has the helping hands, and he's also got the finished product. They did not have the finished product.
No.
They were leaving a very secure, not lifestyle, but secure mentality of like they know how
That's what they
work.
wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
They know how to survive day to day, and now you're telling us to change completely, and they don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just like the opportunities that each of them bumped into just happened to be the way they were for their paths to diverge the way it did. And Sakura just lucky.
Sakura lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, yeah. I mean, I like the episode, but I do think like in the beginning of the season it started out really hype, especially coming off of the season 1 hype. There was a huge lull in the middle of the season, but it did pick back up, and that is good. But I do feel like to end off on this after the pickup, it's just like a little bit of a lackluster leave off. Like, sure, we've got that next group to deal with eventually, but remember season 1 ended with Keel and just like
It's like, we're gonna go kill somebody. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that someone actually was going to die. You know, so I just feel like they could have done a bit better of a send off to hype you up for the next season.
We're not hyping. We're not like we're gonna punch somebody next episode. You know.
Even though Keel, for all intents and purposes, like even in season 1, we're like, sure, they're more serious, but they're probably not that big of a threat.
Yeah.
These guys are infinitely bigger a threat.
Yeah.
They're Omomiya level, all of them.
Yes.
You know, and I don't feel it.
Maybe what's lending to that is with Keel, you feel more like, oh, this is gonna be a real fight. We're gonna actually, we might win, but it'll be hard. With these guys, to me, it is almost like setting a goal way too high for yourself. That's what it feels like. If you set a goal too high, your brain doesn't even try.
It can.
Your brain is like, I'm gonna reach that. Yeah, I'm gonna try. So it feels like that with these guys, where they put them at such a high pedestal. Mia didn't beat them. That it's maybe, I know it's gonna come to they're gonna beat them.
Probably, yeah.
Most likely, but the way they painted the pictures, like it's really, really hard. Maybe it's too hard.
Maybe that's it, because I do thinking about it like, okay, these guys, Omomiya's group couldn't beat them back when they were first years. Sure, they probably got stronger since then. But is
Sakura gonna take
Sakura
Endo?
Omomiya level? Yeah. I don't think he is.
No. And I'm like, he's saying you can take Endo, and I know they're trying to say they said all that to say there's somebody stronger than Endo, but Endo looked really strong.
He looked good enough to be an end boss.
Yeah, and like an end boss, and he's not the end boss. So I'm like, I feel like they just threw the goal way too far.
Yeah, and on top of that, last season we were like taking a whole group of first years, and we're like, okay, we know our level is not like the highest, so we know it's gonna be a struggle. Now we have all of the big bosses, like we're just taking Sakura. None of the other first years can come, you know? Like there's no like, come on guys.
Yeah, there was a bit of a drive there when we felt the whole group going out there. It's like our guys are about to like be baptized in fire.
yes.
I'm wondering if they could do something like that in the beginning of the next season where there's like a time skip. Yeah. And then we're like suddenly saying, wow, you're stronger than I remember. Or something like that.
You've come a long way.
3 months and you're like that?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if they were to do a trailer, this is how you pull me back in, all right? And I kind of want to see this already, but you want to get me hyped the way I was hyped for season 1 to season 2? Show like a lineup of like, all right, we're gonna take out Sakura or something like that. Get the boys. Just show a lineup of a couple of them, and then we're gonna be like 1v1ing him to see. All right, you guys test him out before we get to him. Just some way of feeling like, all right, this is the next challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then we can know that Sakura is learning. I do like the fact that Sakura is picking up moves.
Yeah.
Which is
that's cool.
Yeah, I wish it was more obvious.
Yeah.
So then it would be like, okay, he's definitely getting better. So his next fight, he'll be able to take that move or something, you know. But it wasn't obvious, and people had to point it out to us.
Yeah. Yeah, after they pointed it out to us, I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I wish I noticed.
It's amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see if there is a trailer for season 3, or if there even is a season 3.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I haven't heard anything out of this, but the fans are extremely passionate of this show. I mean, they've been there for every episode, like giving extra information.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. If you like time here, please do like, subscribe if you want to see more. Or if you want to see Uncovered this, anything else I would do, or vote on the Patreon poll. Patreon is down below. Either way, thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you city. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Eric Wang, Jamal Wilson, Stahl, Royal Scholar, Jack Jacob Israel, Ichu, TC Crawford, Alharion, Deli, Joel Cruz Fernandez, Kraken, Jillian Tate, Jamie, Alex, Damien, Kano, Heart, Renee, Skillian, Psycho 6, Emil Jacobson, and None.